What if the person you admired most, the one you trusted with your legacy, was secretly plotting your downfall? Imagine a world where the lines between family loyalty and ambition blur, and the very foundation of America's favorite TV family is ripped apart by a confession that no one could ever have expected. Today, we pull back the curtain on the Harrisons of porn stars and reveal a shocking truth that left an entire courtroom and a nation speechless. But before we dive into the shadows, make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring the bell, because you won't want to miss any twists in this saga. It started as any other day in a tightly packed courtroom, but tension hung so thick you could almost taste it. Reporters huddled together, cameras poised, waiting for something extraordinary. And then, with a voice that trembled not with fear, but with the weight of unspeakable secrets, Rick Harrison, the man millions cheered for every week, leaned into the microphone. What he said next would shatter the image of the perfect son forever. "It was me. I ended my own father's life." Can you imagine the collective gasp, the sound of innocence lost in an instant? Why did Rick, the king of cool under pressure, suddenly drop the ultimate bombshell? Was it guilt, a hidden vendetta, or something darker still? Let's rewind. On television, Rick was the everyman hero, always quick with a joke, effortlessly closing deals, and bantering with his father, Richard Old Man Harrison. Their dynamic was the soul of porn stars, a comforting slice of Americana. But what if that on-screen warmth masked years of bruised egos and power struggles? What if the perfect porn family was a carefully edited illusion hiding a brutal battle for control? As the courtroom sat in stunned silence, the real story began to unravel, a tale far more chilling than any artifact behind the pawn shop counter. Insiders whispered about closed-door arguments, icy silences at family dinners, and a rivalry that festered as the cameras rolled. Did Rick ever truly escape the shadow of his father? Or did that resentment build until it exploded? And here's where it gets really twisted. With millions of dollars at stake and a legacy to secure, could ambition have driven a beloved son to the ultimate betrayal? Questions raced through the public's mind. Was this a crime of passion, a tragic accident, or a cold, calculated move orchestrated by a man desperate to be king? The prosecution painted a portrait of a son consumed by jealousy, while the defense hinted at years of emotional torment. Which version do you believe? Does success always come with a hidden price? Let's step into the Harrisons' world, where the pawn shop was more than a business, it was a battlefield. Rick, sharp and hungry for more, saw opportunity everywhere, endorsements, expansion, a brand that could outlive them all. But Richard clung to tradition, suspicious of Hollywood and fiercely protective of his turf. Imagine the tension as Rick's ambitions clashed with his father's stubborn resolve. Can you picture the family dinners where silence spoke louder than words, or the backstage arguments fans never saw? The deeper you dig, the more the cracks show. Staff whispered about will changes, legal maneuvers, and secret meetings. Was Rick plotting to seize the empire? Did Richard's declining health push Rick to a breaking point? Or was this a storm that had been brewing since childhood? The nation watched as the jury struggled with the same questions. Was Rick a villain blinded by greed, or a desperate man trapped by a legacy he could never escape? As Rick confessed, the room shifted from disbelief to heartbreak. Even his own son, Coy, could barely contain his grief, shoulders shaking as he realized the cost of family secrets finally laid bare. Viewers everywhere felt betrayed, asking themselves, how well do we really know our heroes? Is anyone truly immune to the corrosive power of envy and ambition? This is not just a story of a TV star's downfall. It's a reminder that beneath the gloss of fame, real families can crumble under pressure, and the pursuit of legacy can twist even the strongest bonds until they snap. What secrets remain buried in the Harrisons' past? Who saw the warning signs and chose to look away? And could any of this have been stopped? Or was tragedy inevitable? If you're hungry for the truth behind the porn star's legend, don't blink now. The darkest chapters are yet to come. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a revelation. And get ready as we uncover more secrets, betrayals, and twists that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Stay tuned. This story is far from over.